These sketches are not very cool. What's up? Oh, Panda's here. Hey, Panda, how are you? Are you doing better? Yo, Ty, what's up? Fox Trees, what's up? Yo, you guys are early today. Damn. What's up, Ty? How was your Monday? How was your Monday? What's up? What's going on with you guys? George said, I'm down. What do you mean you're down? And why did you change your name to Joji Eats Noodles? Zanudas, what's up, Zanudas? I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for the pin chat, Ty. Thank you for the pin chat, Ty. Appreciate you. Oh, wait, George, why are you sad? Joji, why? Okay, I'm gonna call you Joji from now on. Alex, what's up? Ask your question, Alex. What's up, Alex? What's goody? What's up? I'm here to catch up with you guys, show you some of my new sketches. Some of my new sketches, you know? Ski. What's up? Alex, ask your question. Fox Tree said, these are so good. I appreciate you, Fox. Joji said, I got 98 out of 100 on my math exam, so I didn't freaking get valedictorian. Can everybody just look at the problems Joji has? He got 100 on every exam except for math. Joji is basically a genius and complaining about it. Alex said, first hi to why did you take Kuo's mod away? I took Kuo's mod away because she doesn't show up as much. So she doesn't have to be mod, and my audience hasn't been growing very much, so I don't see why I should have all these mods. So I'm not even adding new mods anymore. I'm not adding new mods anymore. You know? Alex is almost at 50 subs. Shout out to Alex, yo. Hi, Alex. Fox said, you pass your classes, sleep 5 hours a day, and studying, and I still don't pass. Damn. Yo, Fox Trees is having a tough time in school. Joji got 100 in physics. Damn. Alex needs a 7 more. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Oh, I got 36 people in the live right now. What is going on? What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel where I show you guys my creative process. I show you some of my sketches before they become paintings. You can look at my channel for more of my paintings. And the Blue Stroke project will be out very soon. I'm still working on the book. I have a lot of chapters to edit. Guys. You know? But what's going on with you guys? So if you're new to this channel, I want to talk about Blue Stroke. So Blue Stroke book, but it's a book about essentially architecture school, and it takes place in an architecture school that holds the power to decide who is going to design the future and have the right to shape society. And so the book is inspired from my creative process doing all the blue paintings. And you know, I don't talk much about the book on my live content because people just want to hang out, and to be honest, the book is not even done yet, and I don't want to talk too much about it when it's still being edited. But did you guys notice how I went from 36 viewers in my live to like 13 right now? This is what the live audience growth looks like. So you have a lot of new people who come through batches, but then only like 2% of them stay. But over time you grow, right? Fox Tree said, Joji, please repeat that in caps. Valedictorian. So Georgie is mad because he didn't get 100% on his math exam. He got 98 instead. So he didn't get valedictorian. You know? Panda said only 4 people I have like that stream. Exactly. People don't always like your content, man. I don't think my content is for everyone. So if you're on my channel, it's because you really like me. But most people don't really like like, you know, I'm not really big, you know. I'm a very, very niche creator. I'm a very niche creator. Alex said, Yan, do you do a haircut 1 time a month or 1 in 2 months? I get haircuts every 2 weeks. But last time I got a haircut, I shaved everything off my face. So now I look 15 instead of 17. Ty said, I'm still here, by the way. Ty, don't worry. Fox said, I got 4 out of 10 on my last exam. I think Joji is a genius. Joji is a genius right now in the chat, and he's complaining about having 98 out of 100 instead of 100 on his math exam. Fox Street Panda said, yeah, read the pin chat. Read the pin chat if you're new. I just want to show you guys some of my new sketches. Some of my new sketches. Okay. Some of my new sketches. I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them. I did them all today. RB11 said, section is for me to save videos that I will rewatch. That's why I don't like every video I see. It's okay if you don't like my videos. I mean, if you don't press the like button, if you don't subscribe, I don't force anyone to do anything. Foxtree said, but having 12 people actually love you is better than having 1K, a bunch of people who don't care. I agree, Foxtrees. I rather have 2 people that really care about me than 1,000 who are pretending. Alex said, bye, gotta go. Okay, enjoy your homework, Alex. Do well. I wish you the best. Foxtrees, you're right. I don't think it's about number, it's about quality. I'd rather have 30,000 subs on live content who show up regularly, than like 100,000 who never show up, but they're subscribed to my channel. You know? Okay, I hope you guys started your week on a good note. Who's having a good week? Who had a good Monday? If you're in the evening, if it's the evening where you're at, did you have a good Monday? Yes or no? If not, why not? Why did you not have a good Monday? What happened to you? What happened to you? Do you want to talk about it? Do you not want to talk about it? What happened? All right, take care. RB11 said, are you currently searching for a relationship? RB11, you're Daniel, right? I'm not searching for a relationship. I feel like when I search for it, I don't find it. Like every time I was in a relationship before, I wasn't looking for the person. I just went to a party and I saw them, or I went to class for the first time and I saw them, or I was hanging out with friends and I saw them. So I wouldn't say, I think the best strategy to find someone is to not look for them, in my experience. Foxtree said, I got picked up by the bullies again because I wasn't with my friend and I'm scared to fight back. I'm used to this. Every time I do go everywhere with my friend. Yeah, Foxtrees, it's better to hang out with your friends and not be alone, because when you're alone, you better be tough, because it's easy to jump you if you're by yourself. You know? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with you. You know? What's up? What's up, Simon? I remember you, of course. Simon, what's up? Say hi to Foxtrees. Shout out to Fox, man. Fox is very active today. Appreciate that. Shout out to Fox, man. Shout outs to you. Shout out to you. You know, what's up? What's up with you? Bill Roger, what's up, Bill? I think Bill is new here. Wait, Bill, where are you from? Emma, what's up? Emma Wing said I look like Bruno Mars. Everybody says that. I either look like Bruno Mars or Agent from AMP. You know? You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Wait, Bill, where in the US are you from? Emma Wing is saying I'm cute. Appreciate the compliment, Emma. Someone with a Korean name said X Tentation. R.I.P. X, man. I love X's music. Immortal said face reveal. My face is already, like, I'm not wearing a mask. Panda said, I'm in judo. Started a new year. Congrats, Panda. Congrats to Panda, yo. Read the pin chat if you're new to my live. Alex, wagwan. Thanks for coming back, Alex. I hope you're doing well. I hope we're gonna go play paddle very soon. Bill is from Virginia. Shout out to Virginia, man. I've been to Richmond, Virginia before. Thank you for subscribing if you have. But yeah, I've been to Richmond, Virginia before. You know, and Richmond was very it's like a government town. It reminded me of like Ottawa, Canada. Emma said, "Whoa, you can sing as well. I'm loving your vibe." Thank you, Emma. Yo, Alex, wagwan, man. What's up? Alex, we need to go to Tugende in Kimihurura. Paddle. Bill Roger is from Virginia, but where in Virginia are you from? What's going on? This is my channel. If you're new to my channel, I share my creative process. I show you a lot of my sketches before they become paintings, guys. I'm developing a story around these paintings that I've done over the years. You can see them on my channel. And I'm gonna release the book very soon, my story very soon. Fox, I think the book is gonna be out. I don't know. I have to find an agent and a publisher, but I think probably I'm aiming to at least 2027 latest. I really have no idea how soon the book can come out, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit, but I'm still in the process of editing the book right now, you know? Tala, what's up, Tala? How are you, Tala? How's it going? What's up? Did you have a good day? Don't spam, Tala. Do not spam. Read the pin chat. Daniel said, is it normal to feel unloved every time you're at home alone? Do you feel unloved, RB11? Do you feel unloved? Because I don't feel like that, personally. Maybe unseen is the word. Maybe unseen is the better word sometimes. Ty said, yeah, stop spamming. Don't spam because you are making the chat unbearable for other people. Stalkers, Simon, what's up, Simon? How are you? And why is your name Stalker? Ty said, I hate love, but I love her. Whoa, that's deep. Yo, Ty, you need to heal, man. I know you got hurt in the past, but you need to heal. You need to heal very soon, bro. I want to give hope to Ty, man. Ty hates Valentine's Day. Millie X, what's up? Read the pin chat. If you're new here, if you're new, beside you. Stand beside you. Stand beside you. Stand beside you. Stand beside you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stand beside you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fire, so. K7 said, bro, I'm just subscribed to you. Thank you so much for all the people that are subscribed to my channel. I appreciate the support. You know, Fox Tree said, I wonder how Sonia and Maya are doing. Sonia's doing good. She actually wanted me to be live more often last week, but it was my birthday last week, and then I was away from town. I was away from home, so I couldn't be live as often last week. Someone with a Mandarin name, I'm assuming, said, how are you? My name is Usama Awadi from Tunisia, North Africa, you know? Shout out to Tunisia, man. Shout out to Tunisia. Shout out to North Africa, man. I'm also in Africa, but I'm in the center. I'm in Rwanda, Rwanda. RB11 said, to be honest, I feel like I won't be as loved as the rest of the people I meet because of my self-esteem. I know I'm not perfect, but sometimes something isn't right. It's always so quiet at home. So, you know, RB11, I don't know what's going on at home with you, but if you feel loved, if you feel like you are insecure, maybe it's better to go to therapy. Maybe it's also better to understand that everybody else also has insecurities. We all have insecurities. Some of us are better at hiding our insecurities, but we all have insecurities. So you're not alone, RB11. If you know RB, if you're, you know, by the way, it's not Rwanda, it's Rwanda. There's no O. It's not Rwanda, it's Rwanda. Like running. Rwanda, Rwanda. You know, Cheryl said, hi, I have a YouTube channel. Congrats. Congrats if you have a YouTube channel. Of course I know Tunisia, man. What do you mean? Of course I know Tunisia. Cat's Eye said, I hope you have a great day. Shout out to Cat's Eye, who left already. Dandy, what's up, Dandy? Pretty Lame Gamer said, free Diddy, and I'm going to get him out of here for that. Zanuda said, wait, are you 25? I'm not even 25 anymore. That's the funny part. I don't look my age, guys. That's the truth. I don't look my age. It just is what it is. Okay. Cheryl said, but I only have 6 subscribers somewhere. I had 6 subscribers like 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I had 6 subscribers, and now I have 100 times that. Ultra 10, what's up? How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Foxtree said hello. Yeah, shout out to Dandy. Shout out to Dandy. Check out my sketches, yo. My new sketches. Check out my new sketches. Whoa. 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 You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Charlie said, I'm Charlie Williams from New York and my age is 26. Shout out to Charlie. Yo, Charlie, I lived in New York for a while. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Charlie, I lived in New York for like 6 years and I left like a year ago. A year and a half ago. Shout out to New York, man. I love New York. Fox Tree said, wait, Dandy. Of course she plays Dandy's World. RB said, I wouldn't really say I'm insecure of anything about me, but sometimes I feel like I'm just worse at any possible way. Whenever a girl shows love and appreciation to me, it feels like she's faking it. Okay, so RB, I'm gonna be honest, RB, when you say that you can't take compliments from girls because you feel like she's faking it, that sounds like insecurity. And if you have insecurities, the question is, where does that come from? Do you feel like someone else, you feel like people around you made you feel small growing up? Do you feel like you're ashamed of who you are and how you look? Are you ashamed, RB? You know, do not say 6'7". I'm putting you on timeout. You know, my friend from Tunisia said, what did my friend from Tunisia said? Oh, is your country a candidate for the World Cup or not? No, Rwanda is not a candidate for the World Cup. Okay. My country is not part of the World Cup. We didn't do too well in football. We still need a lot of training. Ultra 10 says, sorry, I wasn't in a few live streams. It's okay, Ultra 10. You can come whenever you have time to come. I'm not adding any more mods. My audience hasn't really grown. And when I say audience, I just mean like the average amount of people that shows up regularly for me. RB said, sorry for being negative. I just feel like I have to get this up. It's okay. I don't feel like you're being negative. I actually feel like more people should be honest about the negative feelings they have. Like if you feel less than, if you feel sad or angry, I think more people should be honest about how they really feel inside. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are hiding their true feelings. Panda is in Norway. Shout out to Norway, man. I want to go to Norway. I just don't know what I will do. Like, what do you do in Norway? Is Charlie Williams still here or is he gone? Shout out to New York, man. Shout out to the Europe. Shout out to the Europe. Hey. Oh, I see you. Oh, Cat's Eye lives in South Korea, of course. You and oh, what's the other girl's name who lives in South Korea? Who's the other girl who comes on my live and lives in South Korea? Oh, Kuo. Kuo lives in Seoul. No, Kuo lives in Shibuya. But there's someone else. I think it's Sage. Sage in South Korea too. Ultra 10 said, I really love peanut butter roast. Who doesn't? Who does not like it? Who does not like that? Oh wow, Koreans are finding themselves in my live, yo. Shout out to Koreans, yo. Shout out to Korea. Shout out to Korea. Marnell said 225 backflip. Okay. Tala, what's up, Tala? Talk to me. What's going on in your life? RB11 said, I don't feel small, but I do feel dumb and stupid at times for small mistakes I do. And most of the time, no one sees or remembers the mistakes. Okay, RB, I'm going to be honest, RB, I feel like you're being hard on yourself. I feel like you're being too hard on yourself, and we're all very hard on ourselves. I'm hard on myself for things that happened 4 years ago. Still, but I feel like you got to understand, well, I believe in God myself. So I feel like if God has forgiven me many times, I should be able to forgive myself, right? You know? Cute Minu is trying to tell me what to do, and it's her first time here. Mariam, what's up, Mariam? How are you? Are you new here? Have we seen Mariam before? I'm not sure. Fox Tree said, RB, I also feel that. I'm glad all of us are not alone on this. Got it. Ultra 10 spilled Fanta on their eyes. That's weird. Mariam said, I'm new. Oh, you're new. Mariam is from Turkey. Shout out to Turkey, man. Shout out to Turkey. I want to Istanbul. I want to go to Istanbul. I heard Turkey is a beautiful place. I want to go to Turkey. Mariam, you're welcome to my channel where I share with you my creative process. You know, I'm also just building community by getting to know people. It's not really just about my work, actually. Most of it is just hanging out with people, getting to know you guys, you know. Cute Minu is from India. Shout out to India. I have a lot of supporters from India, and I appreciate all of you. Alex said the homework was easy. He's already back. Marianne said, you are so talented. I hope you can visit Turkey one day. It's beautiful. Yeah, my dream is to do an exhibition in all of you guys' cities. Bring an exhibition to all of you guys' cities. So I hopefully can make it to Istanbul one day and do an exhibition there. Ultra 10 said, also, I usually just play PS5 most of the time. I don't game anymore myself. So don't ask me about no video games or Roblox. Rosie and Maya. What's up, Rosie? RB just having a bad day, but RB is going to be okay. RB is going to be okay. I think RB just needs some rest. And, you know, we all have insecurities sometimes. Cat's Eye said, thanks for being so kind and nice. You're welcome. I'm glad I can add some value to you guys' lives. Fox, she said, you have people in every part of the world. Wait, then go to Spain. Yeah, maybe I should go to Spain as well. If my book does well, hopefully I can do an exhibition in all of you guys' cities. You know, I really hope I can do that one day and meet you guys home. You know. Wow, Tala is supporting other people in my life. Tala is the best. Shout out to Tala. Tala for the win. Put a blue heart in the chat for Tala. Pepper, what's up, Pepper? How you been? What you doing? Ultra 10 said, I spilled Fanta in my eye because I put the glass of Fanta near my eyes and it spilled. Damn. Fanta in your eyes sounds like hell. I appreciate you if you sub to me as well. Holly, what's up, Holly? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well, Holly. Holly, check out my new latest sketch. Ooh. Holly, what's up, Holly? Holly, sorry I haven't been here. I wasn't showing up. You were love. You said, sorry I haven't been here. It wasn't showing up. Oh, you're saying it wasn't showing you when I'm live? That's unfortunate. Okay, I have a real question. Real question for you guys. Do you guys, when you guys miss my lives, do you go watch them back? Do you go back to watch my lives after they're finished? Like if you miss my live, do you ever go back to watch the ones that I've made when you were gone? Like honestly, can you answer this honestly? RB said, I don't think I had a bad day. My Monday was perfect, fine as the rest. It's just that this deep feeling in my chest won't go away. Often pops up when I'm too active and happy, which is weird. It pops up when you're active or inactive. It pops up when you're active and happy. That's confusing, RB. I don't know what to say anymore. Maybe, have you tried therapy? Sonia, well, to be honest, last week I was only live like 3 times. You know, and that one time I went live on Wednesday last week, it was really late, so most of you did not even make it. Jackson, what's up, Jackson? Jackson Valentine, did you have a good Valentine? Did you guys have a good Valentine's last weekend? Panda, shout out to Panda Man, who's going through a difficult time. But Panda, learned that he has more time as well. Ultraten said, "When I miss your live, I watch them for a bit, then leave." Tala said no. Jackson said no as well. Zanuda said no. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be saving my lives. If no one's watching them in hindsight, it doesn't matter, does it? And I know when I need it, I can. I know when I need it, I can. I know when I need it, I can. Count on me. Sylvia, what's up, Sylvia? Where's Sylvia from? Sylvia is asking about my gender. Damn. RB said, "I have tried therapy, but it never worked out. It's just made me feel like a joke and not serious or important." But I don't know, man. I have accepted that. I maybe feel like this my whole life. I don't think you should accept things that feel terrible. You know, if you feel bad, why don't you talk to someone who understands you and your family or something? You know, Sylvia is a cool name. I agree. RB said it's not that deep as for now, but who knows later in life. I don't know. Small things get big, or sometimes big things get small when you learn to regulate yourself. You know, you can count on me like one, two, three. I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can, I can. I know when I need it, I can. All right, Alex, no problem. Okay, we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I think I'm gonna be live for another hour and a half. And I know when I need it, I can. Alex said, "Yan, what's your favorite artist?" My favorite artist, like in painting, acting, singing. Like when you say my favorite artist, in like what domain? Fox Tree said, "Accept that I accept that I ain't taken seriously and just a joke to play with of my bullies. I'm used to getting used and fake friended." Jesus Christ, man. Some of you sound hurt in the chat, but I want you. If you're going through a tough time, I just want to let you know that it's temporary. Everything is temporary. Everything in life is temporary. The bad, which is inspiring, but also the good, which can be sad. RB said, "But at the end of the day, I just want to point out that you make my day no matter what." Wow, thank you, RB. I'm glad I can bring happiness to some people. I used to think that I could not, that I was not entertaining, or like, I don't know, that my content wouldn't matter. Zanoda said, "Tell me about your first date." So Zanodas, my first date, in college, I just went around. We went for a long walk. It was in the winter. Um, I think we had food, and then we went to the movies. And then I remember we got kicked out of the movies because we were flirting. I was flirting with her in the theater, and there's this couple behind us. There's these people behind us that were like super mad, so we got out of the movies because they were like so angry at us. But it was good actually. Like it was a good date. She was a great person. But that didn't that relationship did not last. Jackson said RB same, but it might just be genetics because if you have some sort of depression, usually not curable. Yeah, you might have to take meds, but I would see a doctor first. Sylvia's asking what is you guys' favorite food? Mine is Middle Eastern food like Persian food, Mediterranean food. Oh, Alex said singing. My favorite artist singing is Leon Thomas, and painting. It's interesting painting. I would say. I don't know. I would say Françoise Nieli. I like her work a lot. Holly said, "How was your Valentine's?" Well, my birthday was the day before Valentine's, so that's that. That happened, and then I didn't have a Valentine. I'm single, so I didn't see what happened. Stop spamming, Tala. Stop spamming. Jackson said it's only temporary if you push through the bad, you get out to the other side. Of course, I agree. I agree with that. Yes, and I will change it. It's fine. Ah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm still here. I'm still here. I Let me use the bathroom real quick. Let me use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Okay, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm gonna read everybody's chat. Damn, Fox said I'd make her feel. Yo, Fox, if I make you feel better by going live, I'm happy I brought you happiness. Alex, I did not have a Valentine's, guys. I was single. I was single on Valentine's Day. Okay. RB said, I think so, Jackson. I know some of my family members ended. Whoa. Oh my God, RB, I'm sorry if you had to go through that. So if it's genetic, maybe you should get medication, right, RB? What's up? Himan said, you look like Agent from AMP. I do, I know. I either look like Agent or Bruno Mars. OD Not said, this is the message you heard from the beginning. We should love one another. Of course. Thank you for the birthday wish, Holly. Fox Tree said, Yan, you're the blue Cupid. Uh, Okay, I'll take that. Damn, Alex does not love school. Alex is a good monitor, of course. Holly said, Yan, did you get into the Japanese competition? They still have not announced the finalists. I'm losing my mind. They have not announced the finalists for Japan. And I'm frustrated now. I'm so mad at that. I'm so mad at the fact that they haven't announced who the finalists are for the competition, the architecture competition in Japan. You know? It's annoying me, you know? Matt, what's up, Matt? Oh my god, I haven't seen Matt in a minute. I forgot about Matt. Game Lake, what's up? Mm-hmm. RB said, what did you say about me? Well, RB, I said if depression in your family is genetic, maybe you might have to get some meds, you know? Thank you, Fox, for the wishes. I appreciate you. Jay Shahir said, hi, bro. I know you are not Somali. Thank you. Um, it's okay, Matt. Yo, Matt, what's up, Matt? How have you been? Wait, Matt, you're in the US, right? Jackson said, Blue Stroke. My name is Yan, by the way. Y-A-N. I asked you a question a couple weeks ago. Do you mind if I ask again? All right, sure. Ask the same question. As long as it's not disrespectful. Do not spam Alex. Oh, Matt is in the UK. Yeah, I've had a few people from the UK on my channel. I think most people on my channel are from like India, the UK, and then like everywhere else. Yeah, if I'm being honest with you. Alex said, "What's your time in Rwanda?" It's right now it's 9 p.m. Tala said, "How is Muslim?" I don't know. I'm not Muslim. Jackson said, "If you could give one piece of advice to everyone in the world, what would you say?" Well, my answer is still the same. My piece of advice is to be kind for everyone, regardless of what they can do for you. My advice is to be kind to everyone, regardless of what they can do for you, because people are going through some crazy things. As you can see right now on my live, on my own live, we have RB who might be battling with depression. We had Panda yesterday who was diagnosed with cancer. We had Christine who just went through a surgery for cancer as well. So people are going through some real things, and that's why my advice for everyone is just to be kind to one another, because people are just going, you don't know what people are going through, okay? George, what's up, George? What's up? George is very consistent. I appreciate George. He's a solid mod. You know? George doesn't stay very long, but he shows up. Sylvia said basketball or football. Football for me. I've always been a football first guy. George said, has it been a nice Monday? Yeah, it's been a nice Monday. I know when I need it, I can. Matt is asking me if I play any games. I don't play any video games. I don't game anymore. I haven't gamed in like I haven't gamed in like 4 years now. Waleed, what's up? Damn, Waleed has been out of here. I haven't seen Waleed. You know, Waleed was one of the first people on my live channel, and I have not seen Waleed in a long time. So that's why I took Waleed's mod away. But Waleed, I hope you're doing well. Oh, Ultra 10 is from Albania. Shout out to Albania, man. Panda said, did I go outside to see the aliens? I don't. The funny thing is, they keep talking to us about aliens, but no one cares. Do we really care about aliens like that? Like, unless they're like disturbing our lives, like, we don't care. Rajveer, what's up? Rajveer said Batman or Iron Man. To me, it's. Oh, that's tough. Batman or Iron Man? I'm gonna go with. That's Batman or Iron Man. I'm gonna go with Iron Man. Yeah, I think Iron Man has more advanced tech, but Batman is so cool. I don't know, man. Firefighter said, "What's the subject of the channel?" If this is your first time on my channel, welcome to my studio. I usually share my creative process, or I sketch, or I even work in front of you guys, and then I post my final paintings on my channel, which are all part of the story that I'm developing right now. Behind the scenes, of course, I don't film that part. Shout out to Albania. I got some fans from Albania. George said, my friend's mom books out this indoor arena every 3 months, and we have 7v7 match in there. I scored 4 goals today, but we lost 16-14. I went in goal for a bit as well. Wait, so George is playing indoor football, which is my favorite games. Indoor football is my favorite game. Indoor, actually, it's called futsal. I love futsal. Ultra 10 said Albania is peak country. You know what I've noticed? A lot of Europeans don't like Albania. Matt Graham said I went to town, the shop. Okay, that's good. Good to hear. I know when I need it, I can. Jackson says, so if everyone should be kind, if someone did something bad to you by accident, I mean really bad, would you forgive them? Everyone wants to believe they would, but do you honestly think you could? Jackson, forgiving people, I think it depends on the size of the offense. But at the same time, I think eventually you always have to forgive, because if you don't forgive, you're gonna do something terrible and either end up in jail or with regret. So I think my opinion is, I think we should all forgive, but sometimes the crime is too crazy and you can't forgive, and I understand that as well. You know? Jackson said, I don't think I could, but Jackson, it depends on the offense, right? Teal Gamer said, heck yeah, futsal is my favorite sport in the world. Futsal, and by the way, I'm creating a new sport in my book that's inspired by futsal. Y'all are gonna love it. Alex said, Yan, you should look up Haji. It's a song in Albania, it's fire. Post it on my community page. Go to my community page on my YouTube and post it. Jackson said, well, Jackson, I don't think that was an extreme question. Matt dislikes football, but he lives in the UK. That must be tough. Teal Gamer said, I'm glad you said football and not soccer. I hate when people call it soccer. I'm from Rwanda, okay? I think in all of Africa, we just call it football. You know? Ultra 10 said, also, I like waking up in Saturday mornings in peaceful, because when I wake up in Monday school mornings, it's loud and I have to go to school. I agree. Matt says, sorry, I gotta go. See you soon. All right, Matt. See you soon. Have I watched Game of Thrones, Rajvi? I have, of course. Vlog said, your voice, bro. Do you guys think I should start my singing career? George said, went to Albania in August. Really amazing country that's developing in tourism, reviving from a history of communism. Its capital is amazing. A city being rebuilt through bold skyscrapers. Okay, maybe I should visit Albania. What should I do in Albania, by the way? Albania, we call football, of course. Jackson said, but the point is by accident, so you would still make the person go to jail if they wouldn't. Would I make? You can't make someone go to jail. They have to be tried in court, right? If someone made a crime by accident. Wait, Jackson, can you reframe your question? I'm getting confused right now. Sylvia said, imagine I have ever met Salim. Oh. Take care, Matt. Matt, wish me a good live. Of course, thank you. I got 1 more hour in here. Melly said, there's a ghost behind the window, Cap. Koki said, Elise. Who's Elise? Tala said, I need to go. It's okay, Tala. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Vlogs Buster said, where are you from? Read the pin chat. I'm from Rwanda and shout out to India. Jackson said, okay, another question. If you had to pick between love or peace, which one would you pick? I don't think you would have to choose between love or peace because if you have love, real love, you should have peace. So that's not, I don't feel like that's a real question. Fox Tree said you should please be a singer and a voice actor. Your voice is peak. Thank you. Maybe I should. No spamming, Alex. George said lovely oceans in Albania, mountains up north. Damn, I should go to Albania then. We don't talk about the eastern side of Europe a lot. I know that it's not as developed as the western side of Europe, but there's some cool things over there. Lou S48 said, you look like Bang Chan from Stray Kids. I've had those Stray Kids jokes so many times, you know? And I'm tired of it personally. George said, did my guy Yan have a Valentine? No. George, I've been single for a minute now, to be honest. But it was my birthday the day before Valentine's Day, so I don't really celebrate Valentine's when I'm single because my birthday is like the day before. Stanimation said, hey again, my town is flooded and I actually fell in the river today, but I thought it was flooded grass. What? Your town got... Wait, Stanimations, where are you from? What do you mean you got flooded? Ultra 10 said in 2024 I went to Albania and it was so cool. I went to swim in the sea and got to see some cool places. All right, guess we all gotta go to Albania. Alpha Kenny said, "What are your thoughts on Iyama Skipo?" I don't know. I don't know about that scandal. Who is that? Thank you for the belated birthday wishes. Jackson said, well, not really, because when you love someone, your love is dependent on them, and if they were to die or to leave, you would be in pain. So peace is a state of mind love is dependent on. Peace is a state of mind that love is dependent on. So if I don't have peace, I can't have love. I don't know. I think if you have real love, it's unconditional. And that breaks what you just said. If you have real love, it's unconditional. But also, I think a lot of peace, would I have peace or love? I don't feel like you have to make a choice between the two. I think you can have the two. I think you can have peace and love. And I think oftentimes when you have real love, you'll have peace. Obviously, if you lose someone, you're going to be in pain, of course. But if you lose someone, whether you love them or have peace, it's going to affect you anyways. Iona said, hey, I'm back. Can you shout out my cousins? No, I don't give a shout out to people who don't come to my live. George said, George said, I don't need a girlfriend. Just need Arsenal to win the Premier League. It's been 22 years. I don't need a girlfriend. I just want Arsenal to win. Man, that's tough. Jackson said, bro, you didn't read it. The second part. Oh, I see. Jackson said, well, not really. When you love someone, your love is dependent on them. If they were to die, well, my love is, what do you mean is dependent on them? I love them unconditionally. If they were to die or to leave, you would be in pain. So peace is a state of mind. Love is dependent on something or someone else. Oh, love is dependent is peace is a state of mind. Love is dependent on or something or someone. I don't know. Like if you have a daughter, she's your daughter. You love her, right? Are you gonna like not love your daughter again? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you not gonna love your daughter anymore because she made a mistake? Jackson said you can have the two, but that's not the point of the question. I see what you're saying, but sometimes love has to be unconditional between you and your loved ones. It might be you and your daughter. It might be you and your sibling. George said, do you have clean up tap water in Rwanda? Albania doesn't have clean tap water. It's very rare to have clean tap. Like we have, like when you say clean, would I drink it? I would not drink water from the tap here. Zanuda said, do you believe karma is real? I believe that karma is real, but the timing of it is what is like a little bit odd sometimes, but I do think karma is real. Alex said, "Bro, ocean and rivers in Albania are clean." Mm, okay. Ocean and rivers in Albania are clean. They must be, right? I mean, now I really want to see Albania. Damn, y'all been pushing Albania on me. George said, "Do you have?" Okay, I read that already. By the way, thank you guys for have helped me get 600 subs. That means a lot to me, guys. I'm at 600 subs when like 2 months ago I was like at 200. So I went up 400 because of you guys. Kasha Real 5574. Read the pin chat. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my studio. Check out my creative process on my channel. George said we have clean tap water in England, but I think it's quite difficult for some countries, not just their economy, but resources and landscape weather. Yeah, I agree. You can't have tap water, clean tap water everywhere. Kingali, what's up? Are you from Rwanda? Are you from Rwanda? Fox Trees, yeah, thank you for helping me. Thank you guys. You guys helped me reach 600 subs. I appreciate it. Light B said, "Guys, I am Mr. Beast." I don't think that's possible. I don't think you're Mr. Beast. Alex said, "Yan, you should put your subscriber count in your stream." What is that gonna help me with? If I put my subscriber count on my chat, on my live, on my stream, what does that help me with? King Ali is from Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Saudi Arabia, man. One of my best friends in high school. Shout out to Rakan and Ahmed. They were from Saudi Arabia. Alex said, "Yo, we got the same name." George said, "I need air conditioning in England, yeah, and it gets so hot here in the summer but freezing during the winter. It was literally hailing today from 3 to 4 p.m. Yeah, I mean, I've been getting a lot of rain in Rwanda as well, but for us, the climate is actually pretty good. You know, yeah, you do need air conditioning in the UK. I mean, you need air conditioning everywhere in the West. Like if you're in the US or Canada in the summer, it's crazy. Ultra 10 said also someone called Aesop made fable very long time ago somewhere, usually about animals fables. Okay. I thought Aesop was a soap brand. Alex said my real name is not Alex. So what's your real name, Alex? Is it Ali? Is it King Ali too? George said I haven't seen the sun since November. The UK sounds depressing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The UK sounds depressing, man. Sounds like it's always gray and dark. Um, Light B said, "I offer you 10,000 to do a backflip." Nope. I am not I show speed, man. George said it's literally been raining nearly every day. The UK sounds a little bit too depressing for me. Just a little bit. Alex said, "Wait, George, that means you never go outside." You probably don't go outside much in the UK. Anyways, right? Light B said, "I'm doing a video giving random strangers money." Well, I think there's people out there who need your money a lot more than me, so I'm not gonna take it. Zonda said, "Mr. Beast from China." You know, if you're in China, you don't have YouTube. If you're trying to be Mr. Beast in China, you don't have YouTube, then you're missing out on the rest of the world. George said, "Gotta go. I'm having food. Have a nice stream. Come to England in the summer. It's very beautiful. Only Christmas is good during winter here. The rest is awful." Thank you, George. Appreciate you for coming. I'll aim for the summer then if I have to come to the UK. Alex said in Albania it rains, but sometimes. But sometimes what? Light B is from the US. Wait, where in the US are you from? I know when I need it, I can. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sketch for the next 30 minutes. I'm gonna sketch for the next 30 minutes. Okay, and then I'm gonna get back to talking to you guys, okay? All right. By the way, these are some of my most recent sketches. All right, Alex, take care. Can you guys see this one? Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you. Put a blue heart in the chat for support. I appreciate all of you. Hey, tujyana amakuru.
Neza amakuru.
Kuwaje utinze. Kuwaje utinze.
Natinze.
Shari yagushatse arakura.
Natinze cyane.
Bo, hari abantu bagiye kumpamagara. Abantu bagiye kumpamagara mu kanya. Nashaka gusuhuza gusa vuba vuba.
Ntabwo nanjye nshaka gutinda. Ahubwo tuzavugana ryari. Uzaba ufite akanya ryari.
Yewe.
Uzambwira. Wowe igihe uzaba ufite akanya uzambwira. Sibyo?
Sawa. Sawa. I am still here. I'm still here, gang. We really got Mr. Beast in here, for real? Hey guys, I'm here. I'm just sketching. If you're joining right now, I'm here. I'm just sketching right now. I'm locked in. I'm locked in right now, so I'm not, you know. Fox Trees said Yan is literally like a therapist. That's the best compliment I've had so far. I'm a therapist. That's funny. If YouTube was never made, what would you do? I would still live life personally. I like this. I like what's going on here now. I like what's going on here, here and here. You know, this was almost there, but I didn't like this part. You know, damn, you guys are still here. Damn, shout out to you guys that are here. I like this. I think I like it. I think I like what's going on here. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is the one. I like this. I guess I want too much. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What's up? What's good? We can talk. We can talk. We can talk. We can talk. What's up? Who's allergic to dust? Me too. Me too. What's up? What's going on? Talking time. I'm back. I'm back for like, 10, 15 more minutes. Oh, you can only breathe with your nose? Is that what you mean, Panda? It's time to yap. So Fox Tree said I was a therapist. I like that. Maybe it's good. It's not I'm not mad at being a therapist for people. Panda said in my life I have never gotten nose bleeding, only mouth bleeding. I ran so fast that I hit a rock. Damn. I've had nose bleeding, but very, very few times. Ultra 10 said, yeah, and I got a question. You ever been to McDonald's? Of course. You guys know that the reason why I have an American accent is because I was in Canada and the US for so long. You know? Mm-hmm. Panda, what's up? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Fox Tree said, in summer I pass out often because of the heat and I'm Ukrainian. So I'm used to a lot of nosebleeds in summer. One of my best friends from New York is Ukrainian too. Shout out to Ukraine, man. So I just want to send out a lot of love to the people that have been going through a tough time. Christine was in here yesterday saying that she just went through a successful surgery for cancer. So shout out to Christine. And also Panda said he was diagnosed with brain cancer. Right, Panda? Can you clarify your condition with cancer as well? Everybody put a blue heart in the chat for Panda and Christine. Panda said I got banned from McDonald's because I asked for a refund because the milkshake fell on the ground. Can we talk about how the ice cream machine never works at McDonald's? The ice cream machine at McDonald's never works. I'm just trying to figure out why. Why does the ice cream machine at McDonald's never work? Like, what's the thing? Like, why is it not working? I guess I want too much from love and lust. You just can't let it out. So need a touch. I love you much. Can't love you much. What's up? You like cold baths? Yeah, I've been trying to get into cold baths as well. You know, I've been trying to get into cold showers. I was taking cold showers. I took a cold shower Thursday. It was amazing. I think I'm gonna get back into cold showers. But the thing about cold showers is the water better be moving. You can't have cold shower and low pressure. Do I eat ice? No, but some people like that. Yes, your mom is right, Fox Trees. You should be eating healthy. You should be eating healthy. I'm also trying to get back to eating healthier and exercising more regularly, you know? I guess I want too much. Just want you just can't love either. Ice is delicious. Ice has no taste. It's water, Fox Trees. Ice is just water. Is it not? Am I lying? Am I lying? I don't think I'm lying. I think I'm telling the truth. I think I'm telling the truth. Right? I guess I want too much. Ice feels good. I don't know. You don't get brain freeze? Like Fox, I feel like I get brain freeze. I gotta close the windows. I think it's raining. It's about to rain or something. Damn. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I found a good sketch that I wanna do. I'm so excited. It's not always the case. 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 Always the case. Always the case. Ultra 10 said, sometimes I put water into a small bowl, then put the bowl into the freezer and wait for a few hours and take the bowl. It's all ice so I can crack the ice and satisfying. Panda said, I like Jolly Bee chicken. What is that? What is Jolly Bee chicken? What is that? Yo, my eyes are red. I should leave. But what is Jolly Bee chicken? Jolly Bee chicken? I've never heard of that. Yeah. But anyways, I like this sketch. I think I'll end up doing this into a painting. You know, these are gonna be a painting very soon. I kind of like them. A lot of my style is also inspired not only by architecture, but by some of the things I saw when I was reading Naruto. Because I read Naruto, I didn't watch anime. So when I would read the mangas, they had a very unique drawing styles in it. So shout out to everybody that worked on Naruto, whether it's writing or drawing, they put in the work, man. Fox Tree said, I eat water and paper yesterday for dinner. What do you mean you ate water and paper yesterday? Are you for real? Fox Trees? Like, what's going on? Panda said Jollibee is a restaurant. Oh, got it. So it's like eating Popeyes. Got it. 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 By the way, shout out to all of you. Shout out to those of you that stayed during my live when I was sketching. And that's why I don't usually work on my lives, because I realize people are interested in talking to me, not really into my creative process. You know? Fox Tree said I like eating objects for no reason. Jesus, you're eating objects? Like what objects? What? What is going on? All right, guys, I'm about to end. You eat wood? Like, not eating it, right? Like, you can't digest that. I'm about to end this live right now, but Fox Trees, how do you eat wood? How does that even work? That's crazy. You're eating wood? Damn. You guys are wilding. Yeah, you wilding if you're eating wood. All right, Ultra 10, thank you. All right, guys, take care. I gotta head out. Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe, it means a lot to me. You eat pencils? Yeah, I used to also bite on my pencil a lot. But eating and biting on is not the same. It's not the same, Fox. Eating and biting on is not the same. That's crazy. Panda said everything is made of atoms and atoms can touch. So if I hit a man, I did not. So if I hit a man, I did not. Oh, I see what you're saying. If everything's already touching, are you really hitting everyone? That makes sense. There's atoms between you and another human. And so whether you move or not, you're already touching the other human. I see what you're saying.